Okay, I'm going to start with a poem from An American Sunrise, my forthcoming book. And I don't think most people really know how poets work. We're all very different. And there's a lot of revision involved. If you watch a wood carver carving or even a painter at work, you can watch the process and all the different layers. And there's a misconception that poets just get inspired by whatever means. A sunrise, clouds, nature, somebody else, and there it is. And every once in a while, a poem will happen that way, and then you'll come in and clean it up a little. And others, you're hammering away at it, you take parts off, like words or phrases, or you change them because each word or phrase has different meaning, color, sound. So it's quite a process. I revised this book more than any other book, and even up to the end I was revising. So I'm going to read this poem that has gone through so many revisions that as it was going to press, I said, wait, I think I have it. And it's called Bless This Land, and it ends the poem. It ends the book because really I think one of the ultimate purposes or the way poems work certainly towards understanding and even towards healing. And I think about, if you think, okay, what is America? America is certainly an entity, a relatively new entity, given eons, a few hundred years old. And it's this land is, we are the land. And the land obviously asks very little from human beings because we're still here despite our destructions to the land. And yet the land gives us everything and asks for so little from humans, but the land likes to be acknowledged. And the land loves songs, and it loves poetry, and it loves to feel the feet of all of us dancing together. Bless this land. Bless this land from the top of its head to the bottom of its feet, from the Arctic old white head to the brown feet of tropical rain. Bless the eyes of this land, for they witness cruelty and kindness in this land, from sunrise light upright to falling down on your knees night. Bless the ears of this land, for they hear cries of heartbreak and shouts of celebration in this land. Once we heard no gunshot in these lands. The trees and stones can be heard singing. Bless the mouth, lips, and speech of this land, for the land is a speaker, a singer, a keeper of all that happens here on this land. Luminous forest, oceans, and rock cliffs sold for the trash glut of gold, uranium, or oil bust rush, yet there are new stories to be made, little ones coming up over the horizon on this land. Bless the arms and hands of this land, for they remake and restore beauty in this land. We were held in the circle around these lands by song and reminded by the knowers that no one is over the other, no human above the bird, no bird above the insect, no wind above the grass. Bless the heart of this land on its knees, planting food beneath the eternal circle of breathing, swimming, and walking this land. The heart is a poetry maker. There is one heart, said the poetry maker, one body, and all poems make one poem, and we do not use words to make war on this land. Bless the gut labyrinth of this land, for it is the center of unknowing in this land. Bless the femaleness and maleness of this land, for each holds the fluent power of becoming in this land. When it was decided to be in this manner, here in this place, this land, all the birds made a birdly racket from indigo sky holds. Bless the 2 legs and 2 feet of this land, for the sacred always walks beside the profane in this land. These words walk the backbone of this land, massaging the tissue around the cord of life, which is the tree of life upon which this land stands. Bless the destruction of this land, for new shoots will rise from fire, floods, earthquakes, and fierce winds to make new this land. We are land on turtle's back. When the weight of greed overturns us, who will recall the upright song of this land? Bless the creation of new land, for out of chaos we will be compelled to remember to bless this land. The smallest one remembered, the most humble one, the one whose voice you'd have to lean in 1,000 years to hear. We will begin there. Bless these lands. Bless us, these lands, said the rememberer. These lands aren't our lands. These lands aren't your lands. We are this land. And the blessing began a graceful moving through the grasses of time, from the beginning to the circling around place of time, always moving, always.